On the verge of destruction, stop strapping like a moth-white version of the sun. Smiling on the outside, beneath the surface of suffering. Barely speaking to my fam, haven't heard from my cousins. Road escaping from the pain, you let the Perkins become it. Tighten up my passport, they always search me at customs. I know God got my life a pistol buddy above him, but I know the devil's on my soul, this rifle is rushing. When I'm solo, I ain't solo. If you get it, you get it. Say the hit you long, open middle finger to critics. Ain't serious, yeah. Feelings as in the Civic. I pull a double park wherever. Bring me the ticket. Son of solo, I ain't solo. And if you get it, you get it. This what I wanted. I watched the shit in the food cut. It makes me sick to my stomach. Fanning out and proud when they dish you in public. Fuck it, yeah. When they hit you, yeah. On the verge of destruction, stop shopping like a moth-white version of the sun. Smiling on the outside, beneath the surface of suffering. Barely speaking to my fam, haven't heard from my cousins. Bro, escaping from the pain, you let the purpose become it. Tighter like my passport, they always search me in customs. I know God got my life, a place to buddy above him. But I know the devil's on my soul, this rifle is rushing. When I'm solo, I ain't solo. If you get it, you get it. This is an intro, I'm in middle finger to critics. They serious and lit. Hit exams in the civic. I pull a double park wherever, fucking bring me the ticket. Sometimes I'm more to be the roughest, cause my nights been the longest. Listen, that's what I wanted. I watched the shit they do for cut. It makes me sick to my stomach. Fanning out in the crowd and they dish you in public. Fuck it. Yeah, when they hit you. Yeah. Version destruction, stop shopping like a moth-white version of the sun. Smiling on the outside, beneath the surface of suffering. Barely speaking to my fam, haven't heard from my cousins. Bro, escaping from the pain, you let the purpose become it. Tighter like my passport, they always search me in customs. I know God got my life, a place to buddy above him. But I know the devil's on my soul, this rifle is rushing. When I'm solo, I ain't solo. If you get it, you get it. This is an intro, I'm in middle finger to critics. They serious and lit. Hit exams in the civic. I pull a double park wherever, fucking bring me the ticket. Sometimes I'm more to be the roughest, cause my nights been the longest. Listen, that's what I wanted. I watched the shit they do for cut. It makes me sick to my stomach. Fanning out in the crowd and they dish you in public. Fuck it. Yeah, when they hit you. On the verge of destruction, stop strapping like a moth, white verge of the sun. Smiling on the outside, beneath the surface I'm suffering. Barely speaking to my fam, haven't heard from my cousins. Bro, escaping from the pain, you let the Perkins be coming. Tighter like my passport, they always search me at customs. I know God got my life replaced, nobody above him. But I know the devil's on my soul, this rifle is rushing. When I'm solo, I ain't solo. If you get it, you get it. It's an nature law, and middle finger to critics. They seriously, yeah. Hit exams in the civic. I pull a double part for every trick. They don't take the touch on work. Read the words, cause my nights to the longest. To myself, what I wanted. I watched the shit that you for cutting makes me sick to my stomach. Cutting out the crowd when they ditch you in public. Fuck it, yeah. When they hit you, yeah. Introducing the custom t-shirts. Here's only cash on you then. I just been ballin' out every season. Knowing some niggas I left in the beach. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a 4 inside another liter. Tie up the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bills inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people. Ducking the birds, sending out the eagles. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Damn, that bitch Kevin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm a Adidas. I just been ballin' out every season. Knowing some niggas I left in the beach. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a 4 inside another liter. Tie up the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bills inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people. Ducking the birds, sending out the eagles. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Damn, that bitch Kevin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm a Adidas. Been ballin' out every season. Knowing some niggas I left in the bleachers. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a 4 inside another liter. Tie up the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bills inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people. Ducking the birds, sending out the eagles. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Damn, that bitch Kevin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. Here's only cash on you then. I just been ballin' out every season. Knowing some niggas I left in the beach. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a 4 inside another liter. Tie up the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bills inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people. Ducking the birds, sending out the eagles. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Damn, that bitch Kevin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm a Adidas. I left in the beach. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a four inside another liter. Time to bezin' and run it up. I gotta put the new bills inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people. Ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch cabin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn a whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. Season. Know some niggas I left in the bleachers. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a four inside another liter. Top the bezin' and run it up. I gotta put the new bills inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people. Ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch cabin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn a whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. He's on the cash on you, I just been ballin' out every season. Know some niggas I left in the beach. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a four inside another liter. Top the bezin' and run it up. I gotta put the new bills inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people. Ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch cabin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn a whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. Season. Know some niggas I left in the beach. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a four inside another liter. Time to bezin' and run it up. I gotta put the new bills inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people. Ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch cabin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn a whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. some niggas I left in the bleachers. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a 4 inside another liter. Tie up the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people, ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch cabin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. It's only cash on you, I just been ballin' out every season. Know it's some niggas I left in the beach. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a 4 inside another liter. Tie up the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people, ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch cabin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a 4 inside another liter. Tie up the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people, ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch cabin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. Some niggas I left in the bleachers. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a 4 inside another liter. Tie up the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people, ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch cabin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. It's only cash on you, I just been ballin' out every season. Know it's some niggas I left in the beach. I I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a 4 inside another liter. Top the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people, ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch cabin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm a Adidas. I just been ballin' out every season. Know it's some niggas I left in the beach. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a 4 inside another liter. Top the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people, ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch cabin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm a Adidas. Been ballin' out every season. Know it's some niggas I left in the bleachers. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a 4 inside another liter. Top the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people, ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch cabin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas.
Awful Productions. Awful Productions.
It's only cash on you, there. I just been ballin' out every season. Know it's some niggas I left in the beach. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a 4 inside another liter. Top the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people, ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch cabin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. Been ballin' out every season. Know it's some niggas I left in the beach. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a 4 inside another liter. Top the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people. Ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch capping if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. Ballin' out every season. Know it's some niggas I left in the bleachers. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a 4 inside another liter. Tie up the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people. Ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch capping if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas.
Awful Productions. Awful Productions.
Is that cash on you there? I just been ballin' out every season. Know it's some niggas I left in the beach. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a 4 inside another liter. Tie up the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people. Ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch capping if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. Season. Know it's some niggas I left in the beach. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a 4 inside another liter. Tie up the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people. Ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch capping if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. niggas I left in the bleachers. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a 4 inside another liter. Tie up the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bills inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people, ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch cabin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas.
Awful Productions. Awful Productions.
He's on the cash on you, I just been ballin' out every season. Know it's some niggas I left in the beach. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a 4 inside another liter. Tie up the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bills inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people, ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch cabin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. Season. Know it's some niggas I left in the beach. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a 4 inside another liter. Tie up the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bills inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people, ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch cabin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. Season. Know it's some niggas I left in the bleachers. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a 4 inside another liter. Tie up the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bills inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people, ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch cabin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas.
Awful Productions. Awful Productions.
He's on the cash on you, I just been ballin' out every season. Know it's some niggas I left in the beach. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a 4 inside another liter. Tie up the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bills inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people, ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch cabin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm a Adidas. I just been ballin' out every season. Know it's some niggas I left in the beach. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a 4 inside another liter. Time to bends and then run it up. I gotta put the new bills inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people. Ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch cabin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. Ballin' out every season. Know it's some niggas I left in the bleachers. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a 4 inside another liter. Top the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bills inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people. Ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch cabin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas.
Awful Productions. Awful Productions.
Use on that cash on you, I just been ballin' out every season. Know it's some niggas I left in the beach. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a 4 inside another liter. Top the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bills inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people. Ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch cabin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. season. Know it's some niggas I left in the beach. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a 4 inside another liter. Top the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bills inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people. Ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch cabin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. left in the bleachers. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a 4 inside another liter. Tie up the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people, ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch cabin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. Here's a cash on you, I just been ballin' out every season. Know some niggas I left in the bleachers. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a 4 inside another liter. Tie up the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people, ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch cabin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. I just been ballin' out every season. Know some niggas I left in the bleachers. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a 4 inside another liter. Tie up the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people, ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch cabin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. Been ballin' out every season. Know some niggas I left in the bleachers. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a 4 inside another liter. Tie up the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people, ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch cabin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. Here's a cash on you, I just been ballin' out every season. Know some niggas I left in the bleachers. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a 4 inside another liter. Tie up the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people, ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch cabin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm a Adidas. I just been ballin' out every season. Know some niggas I left in the beach. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a four inside another liter. Time to pass and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people. Ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch cabin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. Been ballin' out every season. Know some niggas I left in the bleachers. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a four inside another liter. Top the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people. Ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch cabin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. Cash on you there. I just been ballin' out every season. Know some niggas I left in the beach. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a four inside another liter. Top the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people. Ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch cabin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. I just been ballin' out every season. Know some niggas I left in the beach. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a four inside another liter. Time the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people. Ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch cabin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to boss. bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. Been ballin' out every season. Knowing some niggas I left in the bleachers. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a 4 inside another liter. Tie up the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people. Ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch capping if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn a whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. It's only cash on you, I just been ballin' out every season. Knowing some niggas I left in the beast. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a 4 inside another liter. Tie up the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people. Ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch capping if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn a whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. Been ballin' out every season. Knowing some niggas I left in the beast. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a 4 inside another liter. Tie up the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people. Ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch capping if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn a whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. season. Know it's some niggas I left in the bleachers. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a 4 inside another liter. Tie up the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people. Ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch cabin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a right with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. You don't need cash on you, then. I just been ballin' out every season. Know it's some niggas I left in the beach. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a 4 inside another liter. Tie up the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people. Ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch cabin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a right with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. Season. Know it's some niggas I left in the beach. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a 4 inside another liter. Tie up the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people. Ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch cabin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a right with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. Season. Know it's some niggas I left in the bleachers. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a 4 inside another liter. Tie up the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people. Ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch cabin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a right with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. You don't need cash on you, then. I just been ballin' out every season. Know it's some niggas I left in the beach. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a 4 inside another liter. Tie up the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people. Ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch cabin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm a Adidas. I just been ballin' out every season. Know it's some niggas I left in the beach. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a four inside another liter. Time to bends and then run it up. I gotta put the new bills inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people. Ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch capping if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm a Adidas. Been ballin' out every season. Know it's some niggas I left in the bleachers. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a four inside another liter. Time to bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bills inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people. Ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch capping if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. He's on the cash on you, I just been ballin' out every season. Know it's some niggas I left in the beach. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a four inside another liter. Time to bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bills inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people. Ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch capping if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. I just been ballin' out every season. Know it's some niggas I left in the beach. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a four inside another liter. Time to bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bills inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people. Ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch capping if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to boss. bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. Been ballin' out every season. Knowing some niggas I left in the bleachers. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a four inside another liter. Tie up the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people. Ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch capping if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. It's on the cash on you there. I just been ballin' out every season. Knowing some niggas I left in the bleachers. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a four inside another liter. Tie up the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people. Ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch capping if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. I just been ballin' out every season. Knowing some niggas I left in the bleachers. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a four inside another liter. Tie up the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people. Ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch capping if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. some niggas I left in the bleachers. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a four inside another liter. Tie up the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people, ducking the birds, sending out the eagles. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch cabin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. It's only cash on you, then. I just been ballin' out every season. Know some niggas I left in the beach. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a four inside another liter. Tie up the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people, ducking the birds, sending out the eagles. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch cabin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. I just been ballin' out every season. Know some niggas I left in the beach. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a four inside another liter. Tie up the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people, ducking the birds, sending out the eagles. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch cabin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. Been ballin' out every season. Know some niggas I left in the bleachers. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a four inside another liter. Tie up the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people, ducking the birds, sending out the eagles. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch cabin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. It's only cash on you, then. I just been ballin' out every season. Know some niggas I left in the beach. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a four inside another liter. Tie up the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people, ducking the birds, sending out the eagles. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch cabin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm a Adidas. I just been ballin' out every season. Know some niggas I left in the beast. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a four inside another liter. Time to bends and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people. Ducking the birds, sending out the eagles. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch cabin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm a Adidas. Ballin' out every season. Know some niggas I left in the bleachers. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a four inside another liter. Tie up the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people. Ducking the birds, sending out the eagles. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch cabin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. Cash on you, I just been ballin' out every season. Know some niggas I left in the beach. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a four inside another liter. Tie up the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people. Ducking the birds, sending out the eagles. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch cabin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. Season. Know some niggas I left in the beast. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a four inside another liter. Time the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people. Ducking the birds, sending out the eagles. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch cabin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to boss. bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas.
Okay, no worries, bro. Right now, I'm gonna go, fucking, go drop my shit and then, go wipe up powder. I'm gonna go to wipe up powder, drop my shit then. I remember, skip that, I have to go there, I do that.
Been ballin' out every season. Knowing some niggas I left in the bleachers. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a 4 inside another liter. Tie up the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people. Ducking the birds, sending out them eagles. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch capping if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. He's only cash on you then. I just been ballin' out every season. Knowing some niggas I left in the beach. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pour me a 4 inside another liter. Tie up the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people. Ducking the birds, sending out them eagles. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch capping if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas.
Hold up, Par. Hold up. Yo. Par. Well?
Yo.
What's up, Par?
Yo.
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 What's good?
Oh, sorry. Okay. What's up, bro? What were you saying?
What's good?
Oh, hook up the bird, with the bird, the bitch.
Yeah, the bitch.
Okay.
If possible.
I'll work it.
But Par, fucking. So I want to wait for you then before I go to Benson, then, right? Because I won't have internet there.
Oh, you want to have internet there?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I picked up fucking two guitars though. Okay.
I already got you a guitar, or if you did solid.
Yeah, it's fucking yeah. What kind of guitar?
It's Fender. The guitar I have is Fender.
Oh, I got Fender. Is it Fender acoustic?
Yeah, Fender acoustic. I didn't even know Fender made acoustic.
Fender acoustic electric.
No, or maybe actually I didn't. I can't remember if you could plug it in.
Yeah, I'll check it out. Okay.
But
and then dude, yeah, I don't know. Actually, I don't know if I could find that fucking part for the fucking thing.
No,
but I looked online and there's like 20. There's one that's $24, but then like I think. But
but Par, you don't think he took it? You don't think he took it though?
I don't know. I mean,
weird,
maybe he did. I don't know. I mean, because I couldn't find it anywhere, so I had to be there. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's weird, bro.
So I don't know.
But anyways,
it's alright. I checked him once after that, but I didn't see it. Yeah. And I didn't want to ask him because I didn't. Yeah. I just wanted to try to find it, take you back.
Yeah. Let me.
But
message me when you're leaving there.
You're not letting go of that mic, right? Oh no, you need that, right?
Yeah, no. I can let it go. I can let it go.
Or make music.
Or I can let it go if it's for you.
Yeah.
But try to handle that right now, dude. Both of those things.
Yeah, no, I'm already on my way.
And message me.
I'm on my way down there.
You dropped your boy already?
No, dude. He's gonna stay with me, dude. Because I have to go to my sister's house at Dell. Nah, she's gonna stay with me. Okay. She's chill.
Solid. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Okay, hey, be safe, bro. Be safe.
I will. Yeah.
Yo. What's up, Har?
Yo, you got a fucking
I got bars. I
bars?
Guarantee I have either one or two.
Okay.
Guarantee I have either one or two.
Your lightsaber. Okay.
I got you.
Cheers.
It's only cash on you, dude. I just been ballin' out every season. Know some niggas I left in the beach. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pull me a 4 inside another liter. Time the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people. Ducking the birds, sending out the eagles. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch cabin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm a dealer. Season. Know some niggas I left in the beach. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pull me a 4 inside another liter. Time the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people. Ducking the birds, sending out the eagles. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch cabin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm a dealer. Ballin' out every season. Know some niggas I left in the bleachers. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pull me a 4 inside another liter. Tie up the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people. Ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch capping if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. Use up that cash on you, I just been ballin' out every season. Know some niggas I left in the beach. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pull me a 4 inside another liter. Tie up the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people. Ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch capping if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. Season. Know some niggas I left in the beach. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pull me a 4 inside another liter. Tie up the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people. Ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch capping if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. Season. Know some niggas I left in the bleachers. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pull me a 4 inside another liter. Tie up the bands and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people. Ducking the birds, sending out the Migos. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch capping if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas.
Production.
Here's only cash on you, dude. I just been ballin' out every season. Know it's some niggas I left in the beach. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pull me a 4 inside another leader. Time to best and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people, ducking the birds in and out the eagles. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch cabin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm a Adidas. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pull me a 4 inside another leader. Time to best and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people, ducking the birds in and out the eagles. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch cabin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm a Adidas. Season. Know it's some niggas I left in the bleachers. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pull me a 4 inside another leader. Time to best and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people, ducking the birds in and out the eagles. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch cabin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas.
Production. Production.
Use only cash on you, dude. I just been ballin' out every season. Know it's some niggas I left in the beach. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pull me a 4 inside another leader. Time to best and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people, ducking the birds in and out the eagles. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Then that bitch cabin if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga. Gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn the whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pull me a 4 inside another liter. Time to best and then run it up. I gotta put the new bells inside of the freezer. Back at the trap, I was ducking them people, ducking the birds, sending out the eagles. All of my diamonds gon' bust out the meter. I'm dripping water, nigga, Aquafina. Damn, that bitch capping if she think I need her. Hit her one time and then I gotta leave her. I'm a real street nigga, gotta keep it a rap with my people. Turn a whole squad to bosses. I can't be kicking shit like I'm Adidas. Season. Know some niggas I left in the bleach. I just been married to double cup. I gotta pull me a 4. They really been wondering how many ops we gonna drop. We figured out when it's summer. I run it out like they're running, man. I'ma keep spending these hundreds in. Shorty that with me, she gonna let me. She do whatever when it come to her. She know I'm real, she fuck with him. Lately they really been wondering how many ops we gonna drop. We figured out when it's summer. I run it out like they're running, man. I run it out like they're running, man. I got a back, I ain't fumbling. I got a strap, I ain't rumbling. I bet our body and humble them. My bitch the baddest in town. Hop in that pussy and drown. Pussy so good, hear the sound. I tell her turn it around. She know I'm far from a clown. She know she fuck with a G. She know I'm real. That's why she be fucking with me. Cake from the mouth like some cleeks. I pop a perky and then I go fuck her to sleep. I'm all about getting paid. Expenses throwing me shade. Fucking I'm ballin' like Wade. I be a G to the grave. Fuck up a check at the K. Fuck up a check in the club. I ran it up from the mud. Some of my niggas is caught. Some of my niggas is blind. You love a bitch that I die. You love a bitch that I curve. Hop in that V and I swear. I'm getting bread like a nerd. I be up in with purr. Then I go pop me a purr. I get my shooter to work. He leave your ground to curb. So many holes in your shirt. We do it up, make it worse. I run my shooters like third. I know you fuck niggas hurt. Lately they really been wondering how many ops we gonna drop. We figured out when it's summer. I run it out like they're running, man. I'ma keep spending these hundreds in. Shorty that with me, she gonna let me. She do whatever when it come to her. She know I'm real, she fuck with him. Lately they really been wondering how many ops we gonna drop. We figured out when it's summer. I run it out like they're running, man. I run it out like they're running, man. I got a back, I ain't fumbling. I got a strap, I ain't rumbling. I bet our body and humble them. Lately they really been wondering how many ops we gonna drop. I run it out like they're running, man. I'ma keep spending these hundreds in. Shorty that with me, she gonna let me. She know I'm real, she fuck with him. How many? Get to be here long. We don't get to be here long. The world may be in pieces. My eyes are still set on you. No, I can't keep it together. I know that you want me to. Oh, I'm swimming in the grief, and there's no way that could hold me down. I don't want any relief, 'cause I don't want to let you go right now. Close my eyes and baby, go to sleep and dream. We don't get to be here long. We don't get to be here. I gave you the best of me. Love you more than anything. We don't get to be here long. You know this world charity. They gave me more than I could. I know if I found it all. Then what I'm still here and I'm missing you. Go to sleep and dream. We don't get to be here long. We don't get to be here. Love you more than anything. Take on the fires out. I wanna know that I gave you all I had. I wanna take on and the fires out. I wanna know that I gave you my everything. Oh, my everything. Go to sleep and dream. like driving the main road to our road to go home. So if you want to show this, and keep in mind, we don't drive a truck. We drive a semi. Close my eyes and think of you. Go to sleep and dream of you. We don't get to be here long. I gave you the best of me. Love you more than anything. We don't get to be here long. Close my eyes and think of you. Go to sleep and dream of you. We don't get to be here long. I gave you the best of me. Love you more than anything. We don't get to be here long. We don't get to be here long. Though my heart may be in pieces, my eyes are still set on you. And though I can't keep it together, I know that you want me to. What's damning in the grief, and there's no way that could hold me down. I don't want any relief, 'cause I don't want to let you go right now. Big boy accomplishments, man. Billboard Blind going back on it. Yeah, is that like all the time? Something like that happens? All the time. Why do you think that was? It's just like that. All these, we can do a lot of it, but you got to understand that I don't think you can just listen to different pop because rappers is limited. Once you start talking the same element of things when you're rapping, people will try to touch you. Especially in the 90s, they went through an era where he's a real rapper, he's not a rapper, he's a studio. If you have real street dudes that really was, a lot of rappers are rapping about what real street dudes are. A lot of these real street dudes are going to say, okay, well, if you rapping about my life, I'm going to try to touch you. You have incidents of pop that said one day buying something, Hollywood Boulevard, and some dude trying to take off on him, he got a single piece of the beat and out of stores, and people are like, you crazy, bro. People just love to touch you. And you got to think about it. That lifestyle is going to bring you. You know, rappers, especially even when we try our best on positive songs, you also have stuff talking about elements of the streets. So I feel like once you open that door of negativity, negative things will happen. That's why I got it for myself. I try myself to be, it's a 44-year man, I try to be positive. I don't go to certain neighborhoods. You know what I mean? If somebody will come to me and say, come in my hood, come here, I can say no because I'm really passionate. I'm going to raise my kids, not a cop every day. You can do that, especially coffee shop and say, why I got to go to the hood? I feel like once you go to these areas and you open up and you recognize people that's calling to this thing, then what comes with it, you shouldn't be surprised. You turn your back. If you're rapping about it, you shouldn't be surprised if somebody touches you. You're not going to be touching, you're going to stay away from it. You're going to be touching it. Definitely more colors and integrity. You see it a lot of ways. How they love the rap, fire, and going to jail. There's like 20, 30 rappers. Like, pretty popular rappers. You know, like, you know, I should tell you that because you're talking about it. I think there's some type of conspiracy behind it because these rappers, they giving them charges like they just in the gospel. Right, you know what I mean? And I think this is a job. It is born together with hidden powers which manifest every day in physical existence. Our women hold the work with subtle energy powers and into ancient traditions. We can initiate our within yourself.
DJ Juanito, what you got, bro? Yeah, get the money. 42 out right now. For the haters, for whatever it's worth. I wish him well. Was sick when Kobe died. Laughing, Oprah fell. Learn you niggas by respect. Surprise and show and tell. Nothing like what you'd expect. Hide from broken shells. You bugging and tugging on two straps. They both Chanel. My name been holding weight. I'm mailed on broke the scale. Fake bowlers suffer from L's and choking spells. Cook 1,000, not a mediocre. They smoked as well. I done flew around the world. Split backs. Him and Ayin. Orange and blue cap. The backs is still a team. Still one of the most underrated you ever seen. A fiend. No screams to the smell of green. I done had them lining up 9 blocks of pimping scene. Targets, FYEs and mom and pops in between. Customize and make a palm box fit your team. Mustard bombs lay you on your lungs, get your streams. Niggas is damn near dead, corny, you know them. Stepping over old friends and 40 below Timbs. 50-man entourages with no grins. Everything but a rocket launcher, the road's grim. Matching firearms, I'm gonna reload twins. Human sacrifices, let me hold 10. Where the fuck is that does he still got his shit from? Flex, the only time I miss a skip is when I skip one. Grind now and celebrate when the flip done. Cool with it, long as the outcome is income. I'm the shit son, the HNIC in some Jamaican posse quick run. They made me body shit done. Always been ahead of the game, ain't have to change with it. Anywhere they put out cement, I put my name in it. Turned to 6, had to go on my first cage visit. Stay out the way, cause hollow tips don't got an age limit. You can be NBA size and Ray Shremmett. Send me your kid package with my accolades in it. Color money, get you black rocks, white beaches. I lay it on her, she gon' come twice like sneezes. Until the weather freezes, it's all like seasons. 25 clips is all like features. Zip tags, off-white sneakers. Sharpening my weapon to protect my gift. Never seen a goose in my studio if you catch my drift.
I want to announce some upcoming, like an animal, because he had gotten paraplegia from playing football.
Right.
They get him those things, right? There's fundraisers at a couple of different LSU games. People are walking around the parking lot with buckets and stuff, raising funds. They get him that, and they give it to him. And then a few months later, the dog had the wheelchair or whatever. It had like life support on it for the guy as well. He had to have some kind of like oxygen system. The dog pulled the plug out from the thing, and the guy died.
No.
So, but yeah, seeing those horses made me want to be a cop, dude, for a little while. That shit looked like a party, especially in New Orleans, where people are kind of dancing anyway in the street.
I can't find the video, but I can find the video of a Komodo dragon swallowing a deer whole.
All right, that'll do. If that's what I gotta take, dude. That's your second option. Bro, did you see that we made the Fox News last night? I get home, right? I'm looking at some different news sites. That front page of Fox News was Joe Rogan reading the TikTok.
Oh, when we're reading the terms of service?
Yeah.
Fucking crazy, right?
Yeah, but it was the front, it was the main thing. Yeah, it was like, and it almost was like, I was like,
watch this. Watch this. Bananas. He already swallowed it. He'll do it again. Here you go. Watch this. Look quickly he ate that whole deer. He swallowed a goat. Sorry. Look at that. Seems like it's sped up a little.
I've never had goat.
It's good. It's an unusual tasting meat.
I had aardvark at a wedding one time.
Aardvark?
Yeah.
What kind of wedding was that?
It was
network. The D Challenger lies about 322 kilometers west of the US territory of Guam. This trench is part of a global network of deep troughs cutting across the ocean floor. These troughs are formed when two tectonic plates collide. One of the plates dives beneath the mantle of the Earth at the point of a collision, resulting in the formation of an ocean trough. The second, the deepest place on our planet, is also the Mariana Trench. It's called the Pacific Deep. It lies about 200 kilometers to the east of the Challenger Deep. The majority of the trench is now a US protected zone as part of the Mariana Trench Marine National Monument, established in 2009. The Mariana Trench is cloaked in darkness thanks to its incredible depth. The temperature here is only a few degrees above freezing, and the crushing water pressure of 8 tons per square inch is about 1,000 times more than the atmospheric pressure at sea level. The deepest point of the trench remains largely unexplored. The only time humans descended into it was nearly 50 years ago. In 1960, Jacques Picard named Lieutenant Don Bosch were the first and the only 2 people to reach this point in the US Navy submarine called the Trieste. It took them 5 hours to reach the deep Challenger, but they only managed to spend 20 minutes down there. They were unable to take pictures because their passage would cause clouds of silt to stir up. Before these unloving expeditions, the scientists believed that it
You
was
can have your
impossible
colour if
to
Tubby's-
exist at such a depth and under such extreme pressures. But Picard narrated that he saw a creature that looked like a flatfish down there. Efficiently on all routes about the depths of the Mariana Trench. But even today, scientists know little to nothing about organisms and creatures that inhabit this trench. It's impossible for calcium to exist at such pressures, so the bones of any vertebrates down there would dissolve. But nature was known for challenging science with its remarkable capacity to adapt. Despite the extreme acidic, cold, and dark environment, around 200 known microorganisms and tiny critters have been discovered thriving in this trench, including bacteria, crabs, sea cucumbers, strange octopuses, and terrifying fish species. I'm now about to show you some of the most unexpected finds in this trench and many other places underwater, so make sure you stick around till the end. In recent years, deep ocean dredges and remotely operated submarines have hinted at the presence of exotic organisms, including shrimp-like amphipods and mysterious translucent creatures called polythurians. Researchers and marine biologists think that many new species are awaiting discovery in the calamitous nooks and crannies of the world's oceans and seas. The shiny shrimp-like scavengers we call amphipods surviving at such incredible depths is a mystery yet to be solved, as it's not possible for their shells to sustain the extreme pressures of the trench. A supergiant amphipod species known as the Hylophilea gigas measures about 2 inches in length. These are literally considered giants, and compared to their beach-hopping relatives, amphipods are usually found living in swarms. These opportunistic scavengers munch on fallen organic matter, whale falls, plants, and even sunken wooden ships. Back in 2019, Japanese researchers revealed that at least one from seawater to strain the shell. In a 2012 expedition, scientists also spotted microbial mass in the cerebral deep. These clumps of microorganisms were found feeding on hydrogen and methane, released as a byproduct of chemical reactions occurring between rocks and seawater. The Mariana Trench is the hub of strange and downright frightening species that will down their lives. One such creature is the sea devil anglerfish. Once you see it up close, you will realize it has been accurately nicknamed the Black Sea Devil. It looks like something straight out of the deepest pits of hell. The way this strange fish reproduces is also quite unsettling. The male fish fuses with the female to reproduce. The sea devil anglerfish can be found at a whopping 975 meters below the surface. The body of this fish is constituted with a array of bizarre features, including razor-sharp teeth, a misshapen body, and an eerie stare. The weirdest thing about this fish, however, is that when it lures at its prey, there's a specialized appendage on its forehead that looks like a fishing rod. The appendage has a glowing light attached to its end, which attracts animals the sea devil is planning to feed on. Once these unfortunate animals get close enough, the massive jaws of the anglerfish are all around it in no time. This fish is even capable of eating creatures much larger than itself, so their eyes might be big, but definitely not bigger than their stomachs. Of the scary creatures that inhabit these immense depths aren't alive and well to tell their tale. Some of them, like Megalodon, have gone extinct millions of years ago, and we only find trace evidence indicating that they inhabited these waters way back in time. One such prehistoric creature that no longer exists on the planet is the terrifying Raphiurodon. This carnivorous marine reptile navigated the waters of the Mariana Trench during the Peruvian stage of the mid-Jurassic era. It was about 9 feet in length, and according to scientists, it ruled the Pacific waters like a king. They think Raphiurodon thrived in this deep trench as it possessed the ability to swim long distances. It also had 4 limbs that looked like paddles. These monsters may not have been able to propel themselves towards prey in order to grab it in one swift motion, but were instead able to increase their speed and ruthlessly attack unsuspecting animals. Their long snouts serve the purpose of smelling out prey prey, and this had led scientists to infer that these huge reptiles didn't rely on vision when they were hunting. Besides, it was way too dark down there anyways. The Liopleurodon may have been a strong and vicious predator, but it eventually left the race to more adaptive species that went extinct 150 million years ago. This occurred due to the increasing competition for prey against the unflagged reptiles dwelling in the ocean depths. It is actually a relief. This horrifying creature no longer lives in the oceans. Imagine coming across a massive predator able to chew you up in a few minutes. A slightly less menacing resident of the trench is the Dumbo octopus. This deep-sea octopus derives its name from the beloved cartoon elephant Dumbo, featured in the 1941 Disney movie with the same name. It's like the elephant-like ears resting on top of its rather small body. It measures up to 12 inches and will be red eyes, and probably the reason it can is the deepest living octopus known to humanity. They're also called umbrella octopuses because their arms are connected by webbed skin. So when the octopus spreads its arms, it looks a lot like an umbrella. While a deep-sea umbrella covered in slime would be a more accurate description. It belongs to the genus Rhinoteuthis and preys on bivalves, worms, copepods, and crustaceans. The average lifespan of the species is between 3 to 5 years. This is the only served octopus species that doesn't have a gill set. They usually crawl on the seafloor with the help of their webbed arms, but some Rhinoteuthis species have in fact capable of jet propulsion too. They can also swim through the ocean by flapping their floppy ears in the water. They're usually found at a depth of at least 9,800 meters. The first specimen wasn't observed until the 1990s, when the first deep-sea submersible vessels were invented. The gelatinous body matter is Dumbo's secret to survival under the extreme pressures of the Mariana Trench. In fact, the pressure keeps his body together. If it's brought to the surface, it wouldn't be able to function properly. The Dumbo octopus is a charming creature, but that's a use to take care of it. As like most other Mariana Trench residents, it's in its own capable of swallowing its prey whole in just one go. Another amazing yet exceptionally unusual resident of the trench is the xenophyophore. These are single-celled creatures that are not at all micro. In fact, their length is measured in inches. That's quite enormous for a single-celled organism, as most unicellular creatures can't be visualized without a high-powered microscope, but not the xenophyophore. This creature is so big, you might even trip over it. You'll need around 100 million human cells to fill the space inside a single-cell-based organism. These single-celled, multi-nucleate creatures resemble giant amoeba, consume their prey by surrounding them, and afterwards absorbing their food. They've recently been classified as foraminiferates and anabolic protists. These xenophyophores are quantified in the deep sea, with open densities up to 2,000 per square meter. Experts think they play an important role in the marine ecosystem, but as of yet, very little is known about how they actually contribute. These are, however, not the only unexpectedly large creatures dwelling in the deep sea. The xenophyophore is in fact just one example of the gigantism existing in the farthest corners of the oceans. There is a sort of pattern visible among the species living at such depths, and much bigger as compared to similar life forms residing in shallow waters. The Mariana Trench is home to a number of creatures much larger than their surface and shallow water relatives. For instance, the giant isopod closely resembles the ordinary pillbug. Despite being long-lost cousins, the difference between their sizes is pretty remarkable. A pillbug can easily fit in the tip of your finger, but the giant isopod is around 1 foot in length. Giant squids also bear almost similar features as that very regular squid, and the two are definitely related, but the giant squid is enormous enough to inspire their tales of terror. This vibrant contrast in size of these organisms contributed to a unique phenomenon occurring at extreme depths. It's been described in a 2006 research by biologist Craig R. McLean, who compared deep-sea conditions to those of faraway islands. The scarcity of resources has led creatures inhabiting isolated islands to also embrace gigantism, just like the ones living many miles below the water's surface. One theory argues that life isolated in a small area having few resources tends to have larger bodies that can survive the periods of starvation more efficiently. It's also possible that animals having less number of predators grow to be larger than their more threatened counterparts. It's fascinating how organisms live on the surface and in shallow waters make their way into the depths and manage to expand their bodies to extraordinary sizes over time. I wonder the depths of the oceans, the teeming beings, large and private.
4 years ago, we expressed our belief that a strong economy means a strong government, that small businesses need help to survive in tough times, and new industries are needed to diversify our economic base. The pandemic proved us right in so many ways.
We said we would streamline government services to create a more business-friendly environment, and we are. We said we would invest in infrastructure improvements, and we have. We said we would expand opportunities for our people to learn much needed trades and feed the living.
Let's continue this progress. We are all in this together, and we humbly ask for your help.
Most of which we haven't even discovered. Ways of remote submersibles have unraveled more of the Mariana Trench secrets. One of the most abundant inhabitants of the sparkling ocean, the Urians, commonly known as the sea cucumber, is probably the creature who can't witness deep in the Mariana Trench. These stunning creatures make up a vast majority of deep sea life, known for breeding through their illness. In fact, the three most common organisms dwelling in the bottom of the Mariana Trench include xenophytes, and small sea cucumbers, belonging to the class Homotheria. Their skin has a leathery texture and their bodies are soft and elongated. They are named for their shape, which closely resembles a cucumber. They're known for expelling their guts in order to protect themselves. These deep-sea holothurians also provide housing for other small organisms inside their bodies, just like their upstairs relatives. This role in the marine ecosystem, cleaning down detritus and other matter, they contribute to ecosystem. One of the top predators inhabiting the Mariana Trench is a vulnerable-looking fish called the Mariana snailfish. But don't be fooled, the harmless outlook of this unusual creature is just a deception. Also referred to as the Mariana hadal snailfish, this creature is exceptionally well adapted to the extreme conditions of the trench. Specimens of these fish were first collected by scientists in 2017. The Mariana snailfish lives at a depth of around 8,000 meters. It has a small, pale, pinkish body that lacks scales and resembles a tadpole. It usually grows up to 11.3 inches in length and weighs around 160 grams. From the looks of it, the survival of this fish in a punishing environment of the deep-sea challenger seems unlikely. But this little creature, full of surprises, is here to prove us all wrong. A study published in a journal called Zootaxa, researchers have explained that the seemingly insignificant fish dominates the deep-sea ecosystem. It does so by going deeper than any other fish in the ocean. Benefiting from the absence of many predators and competitors, it gobbles up abundant invertebrate prey living at the bottom of the trench, thrives despite being an underdog. As compared to shallow water snailfish, it has several astonishing adaptations that help it navigating the dark, high-pressure waters. The Mariana snailfish's skin, the organs of the eggs are relatively enlarged, muscles are thinner, bone ossification is incomplete, especially the skull, and it has very little to no vision. It's mind-boggling how a tiny, vulnerable little fish connect with longer human activity, and its tainted footprint has also made its way down to the deepest point of the ocean. In a recent study published in Nature Ecology and Evolution journal, scientists have discovered that there's more pollution in the Mariana Trench than there is in industrialized areas surrounding it. Bioaccumulation has led to a rapid rise in contamination from man-made resources. It's incredible how humans have managed to pollute one of the remotest parts of the planet, hardly barely visited. Fortunately, it's been at the bottom of the Mariana Trench is littered with disposed plastics like bottles, cutlery, and concrete bags. It's time and again the microplastics are hazardous for human life. The aquatic system. suffering gravely from the consequences of overfishing and the drastic climate change. The high concentration volume to have a long-term and catastrophic impact. Quite unfortunate, the humans are blindly contaminating these obviously biodiverse habitats. Approximately a garbage truck's worth of plastic ends up in the ocean every single minute. A recent study showed that agriculture will be barrier at some point in their lifetime. In fact, the amphipods in this study contained levels of contamination that were similar to those found in one of the most polluted industrial zones in the Northwest Pacific, called Surigao Bay. Approximately 80 million tons of plastic makes its way into the world's oceans every single year. A retired naval officer recently completed the deepest solo underwater dive. To his disappointment, he found a plastic bag at the bottom of the Challenger Deep. The explorer made this trip as part of his 5 deeps expedition. He swam in a crisscross manner all over the bottom in hopes of finding a new and different wildlife, unique geological formations, and made objects and more. He was also trying to see if there was an even deeper location in the deep Challenger. He isn't the only one who found plastics littered in the trench. Recent researchers have identified as many as 3,000 pieces of trash just in the Mariana Trench. Sadly, whatever waste makes its way into the Mariana Trench stays there forever. So far, we haven't figured out a way to retrieve the harmful garbage from the ocean floor, especially the deeper parts like Mariana. Unfathomable creatures, garbage from Earth's surface, are the only perplexing things scientists have found in the Mariana Trench. There's also a creepy extraterrestrial sound that can be heard in the deepest part of the ocean. A recording made down there was released recently that has a strange booming sound with a deep moans at lower frequencies and a metallic finale at severely high frequencies. Scientists named the sound the Western Pacific Biotwang. Passive acoustic ocean gliders used to record this sound. These are autonomous vessels capable of traveling for months at a time in order to eventually reach extreme depths of more than 30,000 feet. This eerie call lasts only 2.5 to 3.5 seconds. After pondering on this matter for quite some time, the experts have identified this call as a sound that is produced by walking whales. The low-frequency moaning of this biotwang is typical of the baleen whales. These creatures produce a group of region-specific calls, including bowings in the North Pacific and low-frequency pulse trains in the Atlantic Ocean. But the scientists' knowledge of minke whale distribution at low latitudes is very limited. It is the smallest species among the baleen whales tends to avoid the surface and has an inconspicuous glow. It prefers to live in areas where high seas prevent the sight into these whales. However, they frequently call some marine biologists that these whales are good candidates for acoustic studies in the deep trenches like the Mariana. Geologists are aware that most of the volcanic activity on our planet occurs in the oceans. That's probably why most of it goes undetected and unseen. It's actually pretty common that studying this deep-sea volcanic activity is a tough task. Despite difficulty and limited access, scientists have discovered something rare and astonishing on the cusp of the Mariana Trench. According to the experts, the volcano eruption tossed out heaps of molten magma into the ocean surrounding it. At a depth of 2.5 miles, this mind-blowing event is now considered the deepest known volcanic eruption on Earth. As the searing hot magma comes in contact with water, it rapidly cools down, resulting in the formation of an extensive volcanic glass field. This field reaches about 4.5 miles. Undersea earthquakes associated with volcanic activity are usually small in magnitude, and instrumentation of these earthquakes is far off on land. Since most of these events occur at extreme depths, it's hard to notice clues of these on the surface. Submarine eruptions therefore considered amongst the strangest geological phenomena. Generally, after an eruption, it is dissipated, resulting in flares following the eruption. The volcanoes are not dead. Those like the thermal vents actively spewing hellfire from the core of our planet with deep-sea expeditions to places like the Mariana Trench show that life is surviving and thriving in these unfavorable environments. As the Mariana hit, the Mariana Trench isn't the only part of our planet's endless waters that rise and rise. The city off the coast of England called Yorkshire's Atlantis For those of you who don't know, Atlantis is a fictional island mentioned in Peregrine, and the hubris of nations in the works of Plato is supposedly located in some sense of the Atlantic Ocean. According to archaeologists, it's a fabled medieval town. The real name was Ravens's Odd, referred 650 years ago when it actually was. About 1,500 years ago, it was a prosperous port town built in Senna. This was the point where the Postman River wasn't built in the 60s. In a storm, caused water levels to rise and flood washed away almost all the buildings. The survivors didn't do anything beside the trees and land. Since then, the foundations of this unfortunate town become no one knows where it is yet, but we do know for sure that it is down there somewhere. University College professor named Daniel Parsons was the trying to go behind it to make it hot. And arriving at sea there, it actually coincided in time a commercial expedition. He was able to raise money to fund a research project dedicated to finding Ravens's Odd, and after searching an area of 25 acres, he was still unable to find any evidence of the city. The second survey is supposed to be done this year. Researchers are positive that this time they'll be able to locate the mysterious city. The limiting ancient underwater city that has actually been found is called Hermes. The Greeks, however, called it Heraclea. It is located off the northern coast of Egypt. Before it was discovered, most people thought it was just a mythical city, and the other mentioned in the chronicles of Greek authors. But in 2012, at a depth of 50 meters, the city was said to be discovered in the Atlantic Bay. It had been concealed underwater for more than 1,200 years. Scientists themselves haven't explored all of the city yet, but in the portion they have explored, they found strange statues of the goddess Isis, and those of the other deities, temples, granite columns of royal palaces, having Egyptian Arabic inscriptions, sphinxes, fragments of ancient Egyptian ships, gold, and more. It's baffling how perfectly preserved and intact these artifacts are. Frank Godiel, underwater archaeologist, also came across a 2-meter-long slab made of black granite with the name of the city Heraclea carved in it. Archaeologists stated that an overwhelming number of artifacts are still hidden in this underwater city, and it will take them around 2 centuries to study all of them. But the real question is, how and why did this extravagant city end up at the bottom of the sea? Do you have any theories? What sort of terrifying things did you think of dwelling in the darkest parts of the ocean floor? Tell us in the comments below.
How are these interacting with our fighters? If they are, how are they interacting with the weather and the environment? How are they interacting with each other? So can we look at these and how they're interacting perhaps with the swarm? Especially after these close quarters happen all the time with multiple objects. The following is a conversation with Lieutenant Brian Graves, former Navy fighter pilot, including roles as a combat lead, landing signals officer, and rescue mission commander. He and people in the squadron detected UFOs on multiple occasions, and he has been one of the few people willing to speak publicly about these experiences and about the importance of investigating these sightings, especially for national security reasons. Brian has a degree in mechanical and aerospace engineering from WPI and an interest in career roles in advanced technology development, including multi-agent collaborative autonomy, machine learning assisted air-to-air combat, manned and unmanned teaming technologies, and most recently, development of materials for quantum simulation. This is a Luxury One podcast. To support it, please check out our sponsors in the description. And now, dear friends, with Ryan Graves. What did you think of the new Top Gun movie? How accurate was it? Let's start there.
I thought the flying was really accurate. I thought the type of flying they did and how they approached the actual mission, of course, had a lot of liberties. But one thing that seems to be hard to capture on these types of things are the chess game that's going on while that type of flying is happening.
The chess game between, like in a dogfight, between the pilots and the enemy, or between the different pilots.
I'll even speak to just that particular mission with Crew there. And for that particular mission, it's kind of a chess game with yourself to get everything in place. So what kind of like they Blue is called a high threat scenario. They have to ingress the road due to being surface to air threats, the integrated air defense systems that are nearby. low and pop up with the movie. And in that particular movie, that was a three-time strike. They knew exactly where they were going. But there's a scenario where we have to operate in that type of environment and we don't know exactly where we're going to strike or we're going to be adapting to real-time targets. And so in that scenario, we would have one of those fighters down low like that operating as a mission commander and forward air control. And he's out there calling shots, running on those other players in order to ensure they're pointing at the right target. So that's where we're testing what we're doing.
Can you actually describe to people who haven't seen the movie what the mission actually is?
Yeah.
What's involved in the mission?
So in this particular mission, it's kind of what we would call a two-plan strike. So there's a known location that's in a heavily defended area. And the air crew, in this case, there were 4 F-18s in the mission package. Their job was to egress very low down a canyon, to stay out of the radar window of the search-to aircraft.
What does ingress mean?
Ingress means that they're going to be pushing from a start location towards the target or the objective. So there's an ingress portion of the mission and an egress portion of the mission.
Oh, really? Okay. Like the entrance and the exit.
Correct.
Got it.
But it changes our mindset actually quite a bit. Right? So when we're entering someplace, we have the option. We go drop a bomb on location and we're exiting. We don't have that luxury. We don't have that option. So it actually changes our tactics.
Got it. And so they were flying low to the ground, and then there's surface-to-air missiles that force them to have to fly low. Is that the realistic thing?
It is realistic. So driving those aircraft into flight, all radar systems, remotes I should say, are essentially line of sight. So they're going to be limited by horizon and in front of us. And even the number of radars, if they are located up high and looking down towards that aircraft, the clutter, all the objects such as trees and canyons kind of have effect on radar systems. So it can be type of camouflage. So if it's camouflage for radar, what about
the surface-to-air missile? Is that in general rates? So the missiles is fly so low, like fly gets below their level.
As far as I know, you can fly into any radar. You don't have necessarily radars that can look through anything. So there is always going to be the ability to mask yourself. But with a larger number of assets and distributed communication networks, where those radars are looking makes all the difference. And I said they are ingressing and passing IAS, and that's an integrated air defense system. And that linking of air defense systems is what makes it so hard, so complicated, is that the sensors and the weapons are associated with each other, so that if you pick up the target that was shooting at you, it still has the ability to intercept you from another radar location. So it's distributed and it's stronger that way.
I mean the surface-to-air missiles, like it's a distributed system that if you take out one, we're still able to integrate information about your location and striking.
And there's a lot of complication that can go, once you start thinking about distributed systems like that and the ability to self-heal and repair and adapt to losses. It's an interesting area.
Are you responsible for thinking about that when you're flying an airplane?
To a degree. When we ingress to an area like that, we're presented with information about targets, air-to-air or air-to-surface, air, I should say. And we can essentially see where essentially the danger zone, if you will, is located. And so essentially we would stay out of that. So having a full picture of the environment is extremely important because, at the end of the day, if you're going isolation, you can die pretty quickly. So it's absolutely crucial.
So there's regions that have higher or lower danger based on your understanding of the actual, wherever the surface-to-air missile system go. They can kind of know. That's interesting. I wonder how automated that could be too, especially when you don't know. It seems like in the movie they knew the location of everything. I imagine that's less known in most cases. And also, a lot of those systems might be a little bit more ghetto, if I can use that type of a term. Like, I've gotten ad hoc, maybe. I don't know. But, having just recently visited Ukraine and seeing a lot of aspects of the way that we were spawned, there's a lot of improvised type of systems. So you take high-tech, advanced technology, but the way you deploy it and the way you organize it is very intricate.
I think it was just like a white wedding or something. Like they said it was aardvark. It could have been something else, though. Or
Like
they
a
could have
Billy
misspelled
Idol
it.
type white wedding?
No, it was just like a regular, like two whites getting married. You know,
They ate aardvark?
they said they
What
did.
state was this?
This was in Louisiana when I was growing up. It was at a
Oh,
fancy French place, and they said that they had aardvark. So we believed them. But yeah, I just thought it was crazy that like it was like the night after we did the interview, same day, right? So the head article is Joe Rogan reads the TikTok thing, right? It's like it's almost like someone said, like, is Joe the only person who's reading the terms of service of things in America, and the rest of us are just using shit like right out of the box, like not even paying attention to what's going on? That's what I felt like.
I think a lot of people are now with things like TikTok because there's been a lot of articles written about it and a lot of people calling for it to be banned because it's basically Chinese spyware.
But if they get us, then what would they like? So say we talked about it a little bit the other day, but say they get, like they infiltrate all the electronics, they get all the data and everything. But then how do they get us as people? Like how do they get us into the cage?
Well, I don't think it's as simple as get people in the cages. I think what they want is intellectual property. They want to steal data. They want like if they have access to your computer and say,
Right.
what if you're working on some fucking weapon system? Or what if you're working on something, some communication system? And they have access to your computer, they can steal that data from your computer
see. So
because
it's
they
just-
have access to it because you're using TikTok.
So it's just about information.
Yeah, one of the more disturbing things was saying that they have access to computers that aren't even being used for TikTok,
Right.
like other computers.
Yeah, I
that
remember
you're
you saying
using,
that.
which is just
That's crazy.
It's so insane that would actually be something that someone would allow. They had an engineer, software engineer, back engineer TikTok, and said it was the most, in terms of like invasion of privacy, it was the most egregious example that they had.
So wouldn't there be some structure or template in American society or government or hierarchy that would protect us from that sort of thing? Why? That's what I don't understand sometimes. Why isn't there like something that protects us from that sort of thing, or is it just our own responsibility?
I don't know what they can do now other than ban it. But I know they were talking about banning it for a while, but then there was some sort of a deal that was made where the data was going to go from the American version of TikTok was going to go to America. But it turns out that it's not. It's going straight to China, and then they get the version to America. See if that's correct.
See, that's how.
Yeah,
and we're gonna keep using it. It's almost like, because what if they told women there's a makeup that would steal your face, right? Like you put it on and it's gonna put your face in China, and then we still use it.
Right.
I mean, that just shows me the level of addiction that we have to
social media.
Yeah. I mean, it's an addiction.
We have an office here. TikTok has an office in Austin.
For people that need help?
Yeah, you know, I found about that. Some lady was heckling me, freaking cage. She's like, what do you do? She's like, I work for TikTok.
How old was she?
She's in her 20s.
Oh, that's all right. Dude, Tony ripped into that lady the other night, dude.
That lady was nuts.
All over a table, very strange.
Night, man.
Yeah, you crushed, man.
It was fun.
It was cool. I hadn't seen you perform in a long time. A lot of people perform in a long time.
So, leaked audio from 80 internal TikTok users show that user data, U.S. user data, has been repeatedly accessed from China. I feel like with these tools, there's some backdoor to access user data in almost all of them, said an internal auditor hired to help TikTok close off Chinese access to sensitive information like Americans' birthdays and numbers. And if you look at the terms of service, it's a lot.
Yeah.
What they have the ability to access is a lot more than that. The terms of service is nuts. Just reading that any company that would try to sell you on social media. I mean, it's one thing to like say, oh, we're going to target ads in your direction. What kind of whatever. Like with Google and shit. I don't know if they say ads. But that with everything is nuts. They have access to your audio. It means they have access to your fucking microphone. We're listening to you talk.
That's scary.
Yeah, like if you're having a conversation, like, we're going to do this deal with China. You sell them this.
But how much bullshit do they have to listen to? Just people fucking listening, you know, like talking to an animal or fucking, you know, like recording like a recipe for a buddy or something. How much bullshit are they having to fucking say? Like, it's almost sad if there's just like a, you know, just a field, like a football field of Chinese people. Just listening to Americans like fucking clear their throat and shit.
I think most of that stuff they're not interested in. They're interested in targeting specific individuals. Like, let's say you're an executive at a big software company.
Okay.
And they know that your kids are using TikTok and your kids are also using your computer. Well, they get access to your computer.
Right.
This is what it seemed to me. I mean, obviously, I'm a Luddite. When it comes to that shit. So I'm just explaining from what I'm reading in terms of like what this could be interpreted as. But they have access to your keystrokes.
Yeah.
Meaning like whatever you're typing, you're typing to your wife, like I'm tired of bullshit. Like whatever you're typing, they have access to that.
But it's just crazy that all of them are going to be in their sleep. Those people that work there in the middle of the night, they just have some love letter to some fucking, you know, a couple of gay dudes or, you know, or some fucking, you know, kid like sending his, you know, like dirty pictures to his buddies. It's just like they're going to be fucking losing their mind.
I don't think they would access
all that.
I know what you're saying, but I don't think they would access that.
Yeah.
I think what they would do is use it specifically to target individuals working on valuable information,
high-end stuff.
Yeah. Or if someone was like doing something that was the Chinese party meaning bad for China. Maybe some Chinese here was like selling Chinese information. So they could find out all kinds of stuff.
Say this, something like this happens, right? You're leaving work, okay? And things got compromised out in the world. You were at work, you were doing a podcast episode or something. And like things just kind of hit that level where it's like maybe a couple of police precincts have been taken over just by vandals and crazies. Like the pendulum's starting to, things are getting like AWOL, right? And then everything, the purge, right? So you're driving home, you're getting fucking Cam Haynes is sending you fucking 1,000 hammers, you know what I'm saying? Like you're getting all of it, everybody just texting you, you know? Jocko's like, I'm not even waking up tomorrow for work. I'll be up all, you know, I'm just going to be up at 4:30, right? Like everything's all, what do you do? Like, how do you, this is the end. This is when it's like, all right, Julie, you know what I'm saying? You hear it just comes from God or from something. With a voice box in it. It's like, this is it. You're leaving work. This is it.
I guess you have to respond to each individual situation. Like if someone trying to break in your house, someone rob your, you know, someone trying to break in your car while you're driving.
Okay,
like,
so you have an hour. You have kind of an hour. To give, we'll give you 90 minutes. You have 90 minutes to kind of get before that you're going to start to feel some pressure.
I just load up some magazines.
Oh, I'm fucked. But I'm wondering, what do you do? You know?
That's what I would do. I'd probably load up some magazines.
Okay. Into what?
Into guns.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, I don't know if I can.
No,
At the
I
periodical
don't mean
section.
magazines like Sports Illustrated. I mean like an AR.
This guy's taking information with him into a bunker.
I read Time magazine.
Yeah, dude. I'm like, I just see Joe with as many copies of Field and Stream as you can fucking live.
Well, you could use those magazines as like protection, stack them up.
Okay, so
each other.
Okay, see, now you're thinking.
Slow bullets down.
Okay, well, say like you pick up your family or something. You guys stay. Do you have a bunker?
I don't currently, but this conversation is making me want a bunker.
Yeah.
I've wanted a ranch for that very reason. If shit goes completely sideways, it would be great if there was a place with water and food. You got your water, you got your food, like on the farm.
Okay, what about if you're kind of in a city or you're in like a like what's maybe a business or something you'd hold up in?
I'd hold up in it would have to be some sort of fortified
mall.
No, you'd have to get something that you could defend.
Dude, the mall?
Yeah.
Mall? I think you'd have probably like, think of all you could hide in the fucking Macy's behind all the just squeezing frost in your mouth and fucking pumping shells.
It would be a good excuse to eat that food because like we gotta eat something.
And that stuff will keep because a lot of that stuff has like all the derivatives in it. So you'd have that, you'd have mannequins in there. Think about that. You could set up like a like a mirage.
Right. Like a fake sort of situation.
Yeah.
People think that you're behind it.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So the mall I think could be good.
Yeah,
I've been thinking about that. I would go to the mall.
Really?
Yeah.
The mall.
Yeah, because nobody's at the mall.
The dumbest people at the mall.
They got it.
They're gonna go, the Russians are here, guys! They can't shut the fuck up. I'm pretending to be a mannequin.
I'm like, hey, give me a medium. Yeah, I think that would be
That's
really
gonna be
valid.
the problem is dumb people. When shit goes south, there's some people that just like they're ditch diggers. They're dumb people. They're minimum wage thinkers.
But they're going to have a lot of weapons left. Right?
Maybe.
I don't know. I think a lot of people have weapons.
But I think if things go sideways, well, a lot of people are going to panic into chaos.
Right. Oh, immediately. People will be panicking. People will be trying to group up.
Yeah.
Some people will be trying to salvage shit. That person's going to get.
That person's going to go. Yeah. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to fall apart. But that's always like, whenever things go weird, people fall apart. You know, a lot of people don't respond to pressure.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I got stuck in the elevator one time. I was at Mardi Gras. And we were in there for like 17 minutes. And some dude, there's two girls, and there was like 9 people. It was like a busy day at Mardi Gras. I'm there with my buddy Josh Kelly, he's a musician. He's playing. We take this elevator, and like 9 of us get stuck in this elevator for like maybe an hour. But you can hear Mardi Gras going on. Like, how long are we there a little while? And some guy goes to 2 girls in there, and he goes, "Don't worry, nobody in here is going to rape you." And suddenly, like, everything in there just changed. Like, thinking about that shit, you know? It was probably, honestly, I bet it was almost as big as this table.
Big over.
Yeah, maybe 2 feet smaller on that end. Maybe
Okay.
1 foot.
So not so big.
Yeah. And some guy kept trying to just pull the doors open as hard as he could.
And how many people are in there with you?
I would say 7 people.
7 people and 2 of them are adults. Fuck to them after that idiot has to say that.
Yeah, dude.
You
Because
have
then,
to think about that.
yeah.
No one's gonna rape you. What the fuck? Imagine.
And if he's not thinking about raping them, then you think he's going to be thinking about, you know.
Did anybody tell him to shut the fuck up?
People just say, calm down, calm down. You know, it was just interesting how it escalated. Like, you know, things started to escalate. If you are struggling with addiction and you don't know how much help you need or where you should go for help, or if you need to go to treatment or anything, if you don't know what to do, I want to recommend Recover Here. Recover Here is a trusted resource that assists motivated individuals searching for addiction treatment to find the best options available. Recover Here provides a professional evaluation at no cost and helps you find the best treatment option with respect to your individual circumstances. Recover Here can save you time, money, your life by helping you navigate comfortably through your recovery journey. If you're struggling with addiction, I've been there, and it can get better. Visit recoverhere.com. That's RECOVERHERE.com to get started on your recovery journey today. Well, boys and girls, it's August, and that means it's National Hair Loss Awareness Month. Did you know that 2 out of 3 guys may experience some form of hair loss by the time they are 35? Kind of a lot, isn't it? But luckily, in most cases, hair loss can be prevented and treated, and Keeps is here to help. Once hair loss starts, it usually doesn't stop or reverse on its own. The earlier you take action, the more hair you're likely to keep. Keeps clinically proven treatments are 90% effective at stopping hair loss, and 66% of men even experience regrowth. Yum. Keeps offers a simple, affordable, and stress-free way to keep your hair via convenient virtual doctor consultations and medications delivered straight to your door every 3 months. You don't have to leave your home. If you're ready to take action and prevent hair loss, go to keeps.com/Theo to receive your first month of treatment for free, and you'll be supporting the show. That's keeps.com/THEO to get your first month free. Keeps.com/Theo.
Have you ever been in a riot, like a riot type situation?
You know, I was at Beta Breakers one time on mushrooms in San Francisco, though,
It's
dude.
Beta Breakers. What is Beta Breakers? What is that?
It's like a bunch of people that are like racers. They're like, they race in the street, you know?
Car racing?
Just for long distance. The Kenyans
running?
always win it. Yeah.
Oh, running. Okay.
Yeah, running racing. So it's a bunch of those folks.
Bay 2 breakers. I thought you were saying beta breakers.
Yeah, Bay 2 breakers.
I thought he was saying that too.
So I typed in.
Oh no, Beta Breakers I think is a little different.
Bay 2 breakers.
Yeah, so
that's the run.
Yep, so that's the run. And you can just get in costumes and just be in it. It's like,
oh, like the dude is dressed up like a pink monkey.
Yeah.
How weird is that? He's at the front. Oh, McDonald's. They dressed up like Ronald McDonald.
Yeah, so people just do all kind of costumes.
Oh, interesting.
And we ate a bunch of shrooms out there and kind of commandeered this water table. There was a water table that had kind of been left unattended.
What is a water table?
Just a table with a bunch of cups of water.
Okay.
So we got over there and people were running, they're going. And we started telling people that the water was for Asian people only, right? So we are crying laughing because people are running. They can't stop. They're trying to make a time. So it's for some people, be like, bro, it's Asians only. And like, I hate you. And then Asian people were all excited, we kept passing them up. Dude, we were fucking, I would take pictures with people and I'd have my nuts hanging out the whole time.
What?
Yeah, bro, we were
You took pictures of people with your nuts out. How old were you at the time?
I don't know, man. Probably 28. And people are like, hey, let's get a picture together. So we get it, and I just slip that bag out there, maybe that fucking gum holster. You know what I'm saying?
I had a friend that used to do that all the time. Tom Carter. He was on Dancing with America's Got Talent. Yeah,
he's so funny.
Yeah, he's a funny dude. I knew Tom way back in the day, and he used to do what he called the sack walk, where he would pull his sack out of the zipper and just walk around the parties, and he